Have you ever wondered if the dead could speak? What if I told you they do? Just not in words. We're about to uncover 4 chilling cases where science gave a voice to the silent. And you won't believe what they reveal. Stick with me to the end to discover which everyday object held the key to solving a decades-old mystery. If you love a good true crime story, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which case shocks you the most. First, the case of the Green River Killer. For years, Gary Ridgway evaded capture, leaving a trail of sorrow. The pain of the victims' families was a wound that refused to sleep. But then, a breakthrough. In 2001, DNA technology, still in its infancy when the crimes began, became the voice of justice. Tiny samples of saliva, preserved for years, were matched to Ridgway, finally ending his reign of terror. It proved that even the smallest trace of a monster can bring him out of the shadows. Next, we travel to 1980s England and the story of Colin Pitchfork. 2 young girls were lost, and a community lived in fear. The police were stumped until a scientist named Alec Jeffreys developed a revolutionary technique, DNA fingerprinting, in a world first. They tested over 5,000 men in the area. The silence of the investigation hit a coming thunder. Pitchfork tried to cheat the system, but his own betrayal led investigators right to him. A single hair, a drop of blood, these were the whispers that became a roar for justice. Then there's the tragic case of the Romanoff family, executed in 1918. Their fate was shrouded in rumor and mystery for decades. Were any of them alive? The whispers of survival haunted history, but in the 1990s, skeletal remains were unearthed. Using mitochondrial DNA analysis and comparing it to living relatives, like Prince Philip, science confirmed the identities of the Tsar, his wife, and their children. The shadows of doubt were finally scattered by the irrefutable light of genetic truth. And finally, the BTK killer, Dennis Rader. He taunted police for 30 years. A phantom who reveled in his cruelty. The case went cold, a pain that refused to sleep in the heart of the community. He resurfaced in 2004, arrogant enough to send a floppy disk to the police. A foolish mistake. Forensic experts recovered a deleted document from that very disk, traced its metadata to a computer as church, and linked it directly to Rader. It was a ghost in the machine that finally unmasked the man next door. From a strand of hair to a ghost on a floppy disk, science has become the ultimate detective. These stories prove that no secret stays buried forever. In the end, the truth always leaves a trace, waiting for its time to speak. Thanks for watching.